Hey guys, so we are back here in DRIFT21. As you can tell, we do have a wheel cam now, so I'm going to have this up in the top right corner up there. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into the career mode. Let's get started on this S15. So here we have our Nissan Silvia S15. Last episode, we went ahead and put a small turbocharger on this thing. And as far as power goes, I think it is making plenty of power right now for what we're going to do. We also put some new wheels and tires on here. This episode, I want to work on maybe getting a livery made. We're going to try out the decal system, see how that goes. All right, so now we have all of the front suspension taken out of the car. We are going to get to work on replacing all of these parts with performance versions. This is going to give us a little bit more flexibility with our adjustments. Hopefully it can let us dial in things like our front camber, any kind of caster adjustments. If that's an option, would be very, very neat to have that control. The spacers are under the rims category. I believe we're going to go with some 30 mil spacers up front. Now we're going to take the car out to the track. Let's see what. So we are here on the second map that you unlock. After you complete, I think it's 6 challenges, you unlock the second map and so on and so forth. We are just going to go ahead and run this challenge right now. All right, let's go. So we got a good run there. Hey, Cletus! Woo! Pacing you down, brother. Oh no, Cletus is gone! So we are here with our 3 rotor swapped, naturally aspirated MX-5. Let's just see how this thing sounds real quick. Definitely sounds like a rotary. And I'm not expecting too much out of this, because it is an otherwise stock Miata. Yep, this car is definitely going to need more angle. Alright, so we have went ahead and upgraded our Miata just a little bit here. We upgraded the front suspension, put new coils on. Real quick, we are going to put new coils on the back as well. Alright, so we have upgraded our 3 rotor Miata here with some basic suspension components. So we have new front control arms, steering knuckles. We have coilovers all the way around. And then we also switched up to a much larger 17-inch wheel with some 245s on there, so it has a lot more grip. Now with our leftover credits, what we're going to do is just try and get as much power as we can out of this 3 rotor. We are trying to shoot for the moon with this thing. So with our 3 rotor now, what I'm going to do is use our leftover money to put a turbo kit on this car, just to get this 3 rotor boosted the way that it should be. And then we're going to paint the car a different color. I want to know what color to paint the car. Just give me your ideas down in the comments below. We have put a turbo kit on our MX-5 Miata's 3 rotor. So this thing was making about 300 horsepower before we put the turbo kit on there. It has the same type of turbo as what we put on our S15. And honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing just how much power this thing makes whenever we take it here to the dyno. Let's go ahead and run this. Leave your guesses in the comments down below. Alright, so we are making 450 horsepower. A little bit of a typo on their part. But we are making 450 horsepower to the wheels on this Miata. Let's go ahead and take this thing out to the track. So we're here at the track with our 3 rotor turbo Miata. We've put some bigger wheels, bigger tires, new front suspension. This thing is already looking a lot better. What we're going to do now is just test out this turbo 3 rotor and the new angle kit that we have on here. It should be an absolute ripper now compared to what it was stock. So here's just a quick little run around the track from the pits. Oh yeah, this car is going to be an absolute blast. So yeah, this thing completely and utterly destroys the version of a Miata that it was before. This is how the Miata should have came, with a turbo 3 rotor and 450 horsepower. Plain and simple. Alright, so this MX-5 is going to be a freaking blast. I think this is going to be the car that we really go crazy with and try to get like 1,000 horsepower 4-rotor in here. The S15, I've been driving it a little bit off camera. I went ahead and grinded out that money for it, and I am super loving that car at the power level it's at. Maybe going to give it a little bit more, get it up over 400, around where this thing's at right now, but this thing, we're going to take it to the moon and make it as insane as possible. If you guys want to see more of the MX-5 or the S15, make sure to like, comment, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm still very new to this, so if you have any suggestions or anything that you want to see, let me know in the comments. I read every single comment, and I definitely appreciate the feedback. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm KMS Daily, and I'll see you next time.